What's goody? Welcome to Tabs Up, episode 2 of my special guest, an up-and-coming New Zealand artist, Fale Spensir. You may know him as the face of PolyGamers and now a member of BoppaGaming. So a huge thank you to Fale for giving time out of his day to come share the things that you'll hear in a sec. Also want to thank my special co-host for this episode, UsoUnknown. He's also my guest for Tabs Up episode 1. So if you haven't watched it yet, go back, find it, give it a watch. And thank you to Andrew Fafita of BoppaGaming as well for making an appearance. Really appreciate you taking the time to come through as well. And lastly, thanks to our sponsor for this video. Don't have a fucking sponsor, so you better like and subscribe to my channel. Shit. Enjoy. Talk now. What the? Unknown, talk as well. Fuck. Wait, if you could hear what I'm hearing, oops. Wait, I'm gonna close my Discord.
Oh yeah, I think we're good now.
You hear that before, Sully? It's on the ultimate chipmunks.
It must be that government scheme, Silly.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Oh.
You can hear them. Oh, sweet. Which part did you miss?
They missed the whole thing.
Man.
The whole damn
See,
thing.
I'm gonna say it with stink energy now. Welcome to Tabs Up episode 2. Gaffs, man. I got Fale, he's here, he's actually here. I wasn't talking to myself. And I got Tyrone is here as
Hey,
well.
what's
Also
Scotty
known.
on?
Oh,
Oh, sorry, boys, I'm late.
he's doing those ones.
Sorry, boys.
There's shit. So we here. How you finding lockdown?
Shit, bro. One, I'm feeding a fucking Big Mac. 2, I can't go out. 3, I can't go see the boys. 4, I've been on lockdown for like 4 years, but I'm sick of seeing my room, bro. I want to go out. I want to get out, bro. I want to go out, man.
That's
Just wanna
tough.
go.
That's tough,
It's tough, bro.
So if you're not from New Zealand, Mac is closed on Thursday, I think.
Yeah.
Like before lockdown happened. So everyone
what?
Oh, over here it did. I don't know about everywhere else, but
No, that's what I meant. Like, so it closed before it was even lockdown.
it was a couple hours beforehand, eh?
Mm.
Couple hours beforehand it closed, so everyone there's a big line at Burger King and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel you on that one also.
Yeah, bro, it's tough. You know, we're doing it tough here in New Zealand. I don't know what the fuck Australia's up to, but doing it tough here.
I do. What about you, Mongo? What's happening over there?
Oh, so it's pretty easy to see that our Prime Minister doesn't love us. See, just fuck us. Just go fuck ourselves, Silly.
You see
That's
that? Old mate
scary.
was fucking on holiday when you guys were burning, bro. Fuck.
Was he?
Yeah,
What was he doing?
before Mickey was ever like Hawaii or something.
Damn, that's tough. All right, man. So obviously, what you're here for a reason. You are I think you described it the other week. Unknown as one of the OGs in poly streaming. Which is pretty cool. Alongside a lot of the other guys. Most of them in the Sus gang and things like that. So it was really, really cool to have you agree to come on. Obviously, we want to talk only about, or mostly about you, to be honest. We know that you've been affiliated with a lot of things, but I guess was to highlight
gang.
hard.
Free my brothers.
Yeah.
My brothers in lockdown.
Gang
Free
bang.
the homies in lockdown, you know?
Hard hell,
boys.
man. Free him, but it was important to get you on here just so we could talk about you and the contributions and stuff that you've made, because that's, you know, it's not, I guess, highlighted enough, the work that you do. So thought it'd be a good opportunity to kind of learn about that stuff.
Oh man, I don't know what to say. Like I can't take 100% full credit at that. Like, I think I joined the poly community like pretty late for that era. Like, you know, the whole Sus game era. Like, I came in late Oh, sorry, not I. The boys and I came in at like late 2018. Like we didn't even stream. It was just all content creating, like YouTube videos, little clips on Facebook, on and Instagram. And I think like some of them like reached out to us and like, oh, we should jam. And then I found Twitch. I was like, what the hell is this? What the fuck is this? So purple and shit. Like, what the fuck? And I jumped on it and I just seen like all these like streamers. Like I seen gifs on Facebook, but because of gifs, I found Twitch and I was like, bro, what's this? So I clicked on it and then I found like all these Polynesian streamers. That was back when like there was like a poly community thing, like on Twitch. It was actual
Oh, was
thing.
it actual thing, eh?
Yeah, there was an actual tab for poly community. And I seen all these streamers. I was like, what the hell? I was like, bro, that's fucking hectic. And then clicked onto it, and then bro, everyone was so inviting, like, or inviting, like so welcoming, like, oh yo, come down, like come through, blah blah blah. It was just a mean place to connect and network and like get to know other people, and it was real good, real good. So like, big ups to all those OGs. You know, I don't call myself an OG. I just been around, like lingering. But yeah,
Nice.
so big ups to those.
And like, who were those people that were there like around that time? So you mentioned gifts and that.
Yeah, so guess was number one because guess the way we came across guess was on Facebook. He like shared our Backstreet Boys video, and when he shared it, like he had numbers like to his page, and we're like, oh fuck, this famous guy just fucking shared our shit. What the hell? And all us boys are like, wow, what the fuck, G? And then that share like fucking blew us up, and we're like, bro, what the fuck? We were just tripping. We're like, I don't know what to do now. Like we got all these numbers like looking at us, and then from gifts, I went onto Twitch and I found Alpha Lady, APAC, T Mod, Salmon Hogster, and then Bams came last. Like I found all of them, and I found Nazo in that, and then just from there on, it's just fucking history, you know?
Damn, that's crazy. That
Yeah,
Backstreet Boys video that you talked about, is that the one that you put up again the other day, or was that a different one? When you put up your first one that you ever that put you guys out?
yeah, I think it was that one. Yeah, when we're remaking the Brooklyn 99 scene, and we're singing I Want It That Way.
Yep.
Yeah, it was that one.
Surely, can we just have a quick demo of that?
Oh, what's in the past is in the past. You can't, can't leave it back there, bro. Fuck.
And were you guys making videos? Were you making videos before that? Before that one? Or was it the first ever one that you were like, fuck, this is the one and
Nah, we're
I'm
making
gonna
videos
upload?
before that.
Yeah.
Nah, we're making videos way before that. Yeah, that one was crazy because, bro, I didn't notice till a year after Terrell from Cougar Boys commented on it. I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't I check anything, bro? Because back then I was like, bro, fuck that, I'm not gonna check anything. It's just, but now I check shit. Just show love back to everyone that like comments and show support.
Yeah. Oh, mad. And the boys that you, or the boys from PolyGamers, are those boys that you grew up with, like from the same area and stuff like that? Did you guys go to school together, or?
So some of them, a majority of them were boys that I grew up with from primary all the way to high school, and then some of them we grew up in primary, but we like went our own ways in high school and that, and then we came back together like after high school finished.
Yeah.
So when we like jumped on the game, we're like, "Oh, is that you, Fale?" And I was like, "Yeah, who's this?" Then they're like, "Oh, it's 1, 2, 3." And then, "Oh, no way, bro! How old are you now?" Blah blah blah. "Oh, you're fucking old, cunt. Wow, what are you doing on the game?" And it just went on from there, bro. Well, fucking, this is awesome, man. Like, love those boys to death. That's straight up brotherhood.
And when was the last time you saw them?
Probably my 21st. My 21st. I seen all of them, which was December 28th. It was ages ago. Been way too long.
Oh, that crazy, man. Were you guys always playing like games together during school, or like is that something that you guys did individually and then linked up
Yeah,
again
so
later on?
the boys that I grew up with in PolyGamers, we jammed the game hard out during high school and that. I didn't find out till like last year or something that we've actually played against the West boys like Nazo and Ragnar in the Black Ops 2 comp. So
Oh
like
no
we used to do
shit.
we used to do competitive sniping, and but I'll be honest, we got fucking slapped by the MG. We got
Damn.
fucking those kinds were out of it on Black Ops 2.
And how do you guys link that up with the competitive gaming? Is it like set up by someone else and you guys just join up, or?
Yeah, it was like a Facebook page. It was called like COD Sniping NZAU. And there's heaps of clans, like so many clans were in that page back in the day.
Oh,
And,
that's pretty bad.
yeah.
Have you always been playing COD? Is it any like the older CODs that you're into, or just?
Yeah, I've always been a COD player. I think my brother got the PS4 when PS3 when Call of Duty 4 came out. And
Oh
that's
yeah.
when I got hooked onto it. But like back then I was playing like Call of Duty 2 on the PlayStation 2.
Yo,
And
mad. Which
PS3
one's
came
your
out.
favorite one?
Favorite COD? Uh I'll probably say Black Ops 2. It was like the more fun COD. And like we played on it for ages.
Yo, facts. Like, I think me and my boys did the same thing as well with Black Ops 2. What about you, Unknown?
Oh,
Did
what'd
you
you
guys
play
jam
on?
that? PS. What was it on? 3? 4?
3.
3.
Oh, did you have a PS3?
Yep.
Oh, yo.
Yep. Did you play that as well, Unknown, or nah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stink.
Now, to be honest, I was too busy talking in chat.
Yeah, I can see your name's just popping up heaps. What games were you into growing up?
Tekken, Mario Kart, The Warriors, and Grand Theft Auto. Those were like my main 4 games that I played.
Damn, which Tekken were you into?
Tekken Tag,
Oh,
and Tekken Tag
actuals.
2. Yeah, bro. The amount of hidings I got because I like would gang you after I lose on Tekken Tag back in the days.
Would you do the would you do the Irigoro cheat or?
Nah. I was more like the main characters, because they look like Skaksays.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Like
bro, look at the guy's hair, bro. Like his Jin's hair is fucking spiked up, bro. Like, fuck.
yeah, he looks scarksy.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, that's me real life. Fuck, yeah. Psych.
What would be your favorite game of all?
All time. That's a hard one. Fuck, I'd say. But I'll probably say Fortnite when it first came out.
Actuals.
That was my favorite, like that was like my favorite jamming time, like ever. Like it's when everyone sucked at the game. It was just all funny shit. Like shit was so funny to you.
Yo, actuals. How long ago was that? No.
I think end of 2017. Or maybe
Yeah, it was a
in
while ago now.
It was like 2K16 when that came out or something.
Damn.
Oh
That's
no,
crazy.
not 2K16. Sorry, 18. 2K18.
Yeah. I think that was a real bad 2K as well.
Because
if
that
I
game was
remember.
so elo that we switched
Yo.
over to Fortnite.
That's what happened. It was the worst 2K they've ever made.
So elo, we had to go to Fortnite.
Actuals, and you had to walk like 10 miles to go to the park.
You go through the train station and you reload the game because you're frozen. Fuck.
Hard out. But it's crazy because, like, if you think back to when Fortnite first came out, like, all these other games missed out because they were out at the same time. Just the unlucky timing.
Yeah, 100%.
So you're from the O3E, and we see that quite a bit, but some people might not know what that means. You explain that?
Oh, bro. Oh, so I'm from Christchurch, down in the South Island, and when I say O3, it's like when you call the landline. So for our landline, you dial O3 and then the number. But I just figured out like the other month, the O3 is not just Christchurch; it's like the whole South Island. So I was sitting here going O3, but everyone like some of the boys like their mates are from Invercargill. They're like, "Hey, the fuck O3? That's us." And most of them they're like, "No, that's us, bro." But fuck. Yeah, so when I say 03, it's just like a Christchurch reference. But
Mad.
now it's the whole South Island, you know?
Yeah, you're ripping the whole South Island. Jeez.
100%. Next minute is going to be the whole of Aotearoa.
Nice. Let's go. You're gonna change it to 6'4"? So you're gonna have to. Ideas for your next album, man. Chat. If Fale's next album's got a 6'4" on it, let us know. He's ripping us off. Jeez. So you are you your only child? You got siblings?
Nah, I'm the youngest of.
Alright, Sully.
Oh fuck!
Sully, you want my
38.
fingers to help you count to you?
38 times
I'm
5.
the youngest of 6. Sorry, I'm the youngest of 6. I'm the youngest of
Aish.
6. Yeah.
What's the split? Is it like
Nice.
more girls, more boys?
5 boys, 1 girl.
Shucks.
Yo.
Yeah, totally.
And what?
But,
where does your sister fit?
She's the 3rd oldest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Damn, what's it like growing up as the youngest in a big family? Because that's a big
Sully,
family.
he's spoiled.
Actually,
No way, bro. I'm far from it. Nah, it was kind of tough because the age gap between us is like big. So like when I was going through primary, these guys were like near end of high school, and when I hit intermediate, they were already like doing adult things like in there. So I was like real late to the party. Like I only just had a drink up with all my siblings on my 21st.
shucks.
That was the first time. Yeah. So like
How old's the
got in
oldest
the-
horse?
36. I think.
Kusama oisole?
Yeah.
Well, how old are you again, sorry?
Also,
Silly.
you can't disappear when you're getting asked questions.
Oh. I was gonna take it. He's 35 or something.
Yeah. Ballpark.
Around something like that.
And how old is the youngest one after you?
He's
Oh,
the youngest.
so,
Nah, like after you, like the next child.
so we just so my adopted sister from Samoa just came.
Yep.
Last year. She's 20. Her 21st is in September.
Oh, cool.
But
cool.
then after that is my niece that passed away. She is 17.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then what about after you? Oh, I mean before you. I mean.
Is my if you guys have seen on my Instagram story, my disabled brother, he's 25. Yeah, 25.
Mad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's real cool. And does he also stay at home as well?
Because of lockdown now, yeah, but he has it's like a school for disability, like people with disabilities of all age.
Yeah.
That he goes to. It's like a 9 to 3 thing. So that keeps him occupied during the week. And it helps mom out heaps.
Yeah,
So
hard
it's
out.
good.
Yeah.
It's good that he's going to school.
Do you know if that's something that they do around New Zealand or?
I think so. I'm not too sure. Because in Christchurch, these two of those schools that do it. Oh, it's not schools, like I don't know what it is. Like a community center or something like that. Like, but for disabled people.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's mad. Like the only reason I ask, is because my eldest has autism. He's how old?
Oh yeah.
What, 6? I think he's 6. He's 6 years old, and he's going like to primary school and all that kind of stuff. And he'll go through college, and they have colleges around here that can offer those kinds of services.
Oh yeah.
And that's mad to know that there's still stuff out there for afterwards as well.
Oh yeah. There's like in my high school, when I went to high school, Junior, the brother that's disabled, was still there, but he had like his own unit that he was in.
That's cool. Eh?
Yeah, bro. So I'd always walk past the unit to go to like detention or something, and I'd always wave at him. If you were happy to see me, I was like, "Fuck, I'm not happy at all, cunt. I'm fucking getting detention
Yeah,
for
hard
nothing."
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you find yourself like growing up around like maybe cousins that are similar age to you, or other people because of the
um,
gap of your age?
there were only two cousins that were like around the same age. They were younger than me, but the rest of my cousins were like the same age as my older siblings. So it was like we were always the look out for those ones, look out for those little ones. While the cousins are all like running around the streets and that.
Yeah, hard out. Eesh.
Yeah.
And are all your older siblings still in the area now?
So my sister and my other brother, the one that's just older than Junior, is
Yep.
still in the area. But my oldest brother lives in Gladstone. Is that how you say Gladstone? And then my other brother lives in Melbourne.
Eesh. Do you go over
Yeah.
much?
Nah, I haven't been to Australia since I got sent there when I was in high school. I played up and got sent to Melbourne.
Solid. It's a
Yeah,
holiday,
bro.
man. Who gets sent to
Yeah, I know.
Melbourne when they're in trouble?
Yeah, yeah. I came back with all the gears.
How long did you spend over there?
3 weeks.
I still it?
The fuck?
Yeah,
Did they
I got
change?
sent
Did
there.
mom and dad change their mind, or?
Um, or maybe realize like I get homesick pretty easy.
Yeah,
Like I'm a hard out mama's boy. Like
fair
always,
enough.
yeah, just always hanging around my mom and shit.
Oh, cool. Mad. Is there anything you
Yeah.
want to ask about those was Ainga?
No, it's good. Good to hear the other side of those.
Hardo. I didn't know any of that. But there's not really something that you just like talk about, eh? Like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'll tell you about all
yeah.
my Ainga and stuff like that.
Yeah, hi, my name's
Uh,
Spencer. I got a sibling.
Not the guy for the audition on X Factor. Hey, what's my name's Fale. Oh, since you guys asked, I'm gonna tell you my whole life story. Come on, bro.
I mean, I wanted to ask you how the PolyGamers came about. I think you alluded to it earlier, and you mentioned like you and the boys like got together after school and started gaming together. But how did you come up with the PolyGamers name and
Oh,
all that stuff?
I think a couple of people heard this, but so back then we had a like little clan or like group called Titans. Like it was called Titan Family, and I wanted the name to be Titan Family on YouTube. But when we looked it up, someone already claimed it. So we're like, oh fuck, you gotta change the name, bro. And I was stuck there for like maybe a good day or two trying to figure out a name. And I just seen heaps of shit about like Polynesians and stuff popping up on my feed, and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like do something like PolyGamers or something. And I was like, I'll fucking roll with it. And I didn't expect it to pop off there. So it was kind of like a throwaway name, but
Yeah,
fucking blessed I threw that name in there.
I know it's stuck.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you have any trouble getting that name on other platforms?
Nah. It was funny because the Titan Family was already taken, and we made PolyGamers, and I uploaded a video. Then I look up on YouTube PolyGamers, and there's already another YouTube channel for it. I was like, "Fuck, bro!" It's like, am I fucked or what? I was like, bro, this is actually hard to do. Like, try to come up with like an original name that stands out and sticks.
I know.
Like, yeah, that's what you want. You want a name that people will be like, oh, yo, that's a bad name. I remember that one.
Oh, I know. But PolyGamers, did its job, served its
Yeah,
purpose.
100%. Yeah. hard.
Were you always the one to edit the videos?
Yeah. So everything like from the social media to all the editing to all the recording was all me. Um, yeah, but it wouldn't be anything without the boys, like their jokes, their roast. Like I wouldn't have that job if it wasn't for them.
I
So it's
know.
like big ups to the boys, bro. Fuck.
Facts. Can relate. Even though my boys are
Uh,
dry.
oh.
Hey, Mongo. Next question.
Before you move on to it, there's half the stuff we can't even post to it.
Oh, you know,
Yeah,
yeah, no,
half the content that we come with, like that's why it's a little bit stale of the heavy hitters because half the stuff's too sensitive to others, you know.
it's too
100%,
much.
bro. Nah, 100%. That's feels. G.
It's too much, and you've probably found that as well. There's like, you know, I find when I go through videos, like I'll watch it, and some of them I would have felt that it was funny at the time, but then I watch it later and it doesn't make sense. So you find yourself doing a lot of work with your editing.
Yeah, bro. If you watch like our very first videos, you'll see that I didn't really care about what we said. And as the years gone by, fucking I had to censor some stuff out or just even cut it. Like there's heaps of stuff that didn't make it onto the YouTube page because my boys are dumb. Shit, idiots.
And how were we editing when you first started?
Oh, bro, I was a machine when I first started because I was like real excited to get content out.
Yeah.
But now, bro, I'm a lazy fuck. G. Bro, I can't be bothered editing and stuff. Even like, I know it showed me a program to use. I still can't be bothered editing, bro.
I think no, you've shown me. I think you've shown me that one as well. It's pretty mean. What's it called?
DaVinci result.
Yo,
Yeah.
what do you use to edit, or what did you used to use?
Till this day, Shift Factory on PS4.
Oh shit.
Yeah, brother. I still use it. Just-
Oh,
Yeah, it's like just muscle memory on that. Like I know where to go.
hard man. All the freaking buttons that do different things on Shift Factory.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then how do you get
Yeah,
it?
bro.
Oh, how do you get it from Shift Factory? Do you just upload to YouTube and then?
Nah, so bro, it's like a whole process to this dumb thing.
Yeah.
Fucking Shift Factory, then you save it, and then you go put a USB stick in, save it to the USB stick, transfer it to your computer. And then I do some stuff on like sound effects in there. I'll do on like iMovie because it's like real easy for me to do on iMovie for like sound effects.
Mm.
Oh, so you do your sound effects different on a different program.
Yeah.
Oh,
So if you're doing it through iMovie, you would either have downloaded the sound source already, or you're getting it from videos. Is that right?
So the whole converter thing, and you get the sound effects and that, and just because you can stack sounds on iMovie and that.
Mm.
So I always just stack noises on there.
Damn, that's crazy.
But that's when I go harder on a video.
Yeah,
sometimes my videos are real half-assed. And people are still like, "Oh, that's still crack up." I'm sitting there like, "Nah, it wasn't. It was half-assed."
But I think because I was talking to Unknown about it the other week, like some of the stuff that you put, like people put out in general, they won't need to have additional like things added to it. You know, you'll still have the same effect, but then you'll know that there's other ones where you kind of add the sound effects, you add the random videos of other things in there, to kind of get that same effect out of it as well. So it's crazy that it's a common thing.
Yeah, bro, 100%. Like those little changes you do in the video, like that's not there from the raw footage, but it makes a big difference there.
That's crazy, man. So fuck all you young kids that think you need freaking software to edit and not do all that stuff. You don't, man. Like all that stuff's free.
all the fancy gears and whatnot.
All the DaVinci
Right
things.
mindset,
Yo, facts.
the right mindset, man.
Facts. How long were you with PolyGamers for?
2 years. So we started in March.
Yeah.
6th, I think, on 2018. Yeah. Just ended last week.
Too soon. Man, sorry, Usos. I know I was hurting.
Yeah, bro, that was a tough decision, bro. 100%.
How long were you sitting on that for?
Probably like 20 minutes. Nah, but here's the thing. Like, so we have this talk, all the boys have a talk, all the boys have a talk, and one of the ideas in there was to say, was like, oh yeah, Fale, like I love you, bro, like blah blah blah. But do you reckon like there'd be a way for you to grab all the PolyGamers followers and put them onto BoppaGaming? Like I know you do all that and there, like 1, 2, 3, but you know, it'd be mean if you're fully on board with BoppaGaming. And in my head, I was like, fuck, no, I don't want to hang up all that, bro. There was like so much, but that like also in my head was, yeah, fucking oath. Like I trusted like this team, like these boys, like they're really meaning it. So I was like, yeah, fuck, I have to do it. But it was just shit having to break it down to the boys, like the PolyGamer boys, like, oh fuck, this is the reason why. But it ended up like all of them saying back, yeah, fucking no fools, go for it, bro. We seen you've been grinding and it's like all you knew, and I was like, oh fuck, thanks boys, you know, fucking, I'm not crying, but fuck, thanks boys.
It's alright, just go on mute.
Yeah, fuck, bro. Like in their talk, I messaged Nazo and Ragnar shit. I was like, fuck, this is a tough decision. And you know, they break it down to me. You know, it's like it is a tough decision, but fuck, it'll be like the right one. You know, it'll be worth it in the end. I was like, no, you fucking know. And it's big up to all the boys in BoppaGaming, like especially like big up to Naki, because Naki like introduced us to Andrew, and then Naki introduced us to Tice, you know, and because of that, like because of all the things we used to fucking like all the jam sessions we've done with all those boys, you know, they've built a relationship with us boys, and now they've come together and made this BoppaGaming, and fucking these guys want to take it serious. It's like, oh yeah, fucking I forgot you. You know, it's just BoppaGaming is full of like so much talent in there. Like me, and me.
Oh, Mimi.
Nah.
No, it's 100% you said that because Bandit, we've spoken like heaps of times like before, like you know when you guys were slowly putting together that Boppa team, and I'm like, when it comes to everyone, like you've got the right people in that group, and that you know to make it, you know, like to take it to the next level and stuff like that. And like I know like you know everyone's like Andrew gets a bad rap, you know, from the footy side. They're like, oh, he's a grub, blah blah blah. But like, that guy had my respect, you know, when he left Australia to play for Tonga, you know. So it's not a money thing for that guy. So fucking, that was pretty sicky.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like before I met him, fuck, I hated the cunt. Like, I don't know if I told him, bro. But watching this Boppa, like,
it's alright, we'll tell him.
When they came around to like stay the over, I'll be sitting like we'll sit at the pub and watch, and like my whole family's Queensland, but my boys are like New South. Every time Angie's running field, yeah, that's our boy, and I'll be like, bro, fucking hit that fat cunt, bro, hit him, bro. But the thing is, like, the cunt would never get hit in the games, bro. Like, fuck, that's dumb, G.
Nah, if you're on the field, easy claps, eh?
Very lucky, G.
Yo, where?
But nah, fuck yeah, Andrew's a real one, bro. Like, big respect to that guy, bro. He's like real, like actual real cunt. So he doesn't like fuck. It's just so much shit that he does for the boys, bro. Him and Tyson, and that's why all on board with this BoppaGaming thing, like here to make it pop off, especially with what's going on in the world right now. It's like a fucking perfect opportunity for all content creators and shit to go get their bag, you know.
Facts.
So yeah, even heavy hitters.
What do you say first? Sorry.
Nah, but like heavy hitters, bro. Yeah, nah, fuck, you know what? Fuck the heavy hitters, yeah. Nah, even you boys, bro. Fuck, your content pops off, G. Like I remember I sat there, I think it was with Ragnar, and we watched the heavy hitters volume from 1 to like 4, bro. I was sitting there crying, just like, bro, what the fuck, G? These boys honestly remind me of my old boys, except like their mouths are just pretty, like way worse, bro. Like, it's good, bro. Fucking no filters, the best one, dude.
Yeah, nah, it is. I think I see this in the last one, but a lot of the, you know, putting videos together and that kind of stuff, it, you know, wouldn't have happened if people like you didn't do what you did. Back in 1968 when you first did your first video. And,
Hold on. Aren't you older than me?
Are you interrupting my compliment?
68. Oh,
back in those days, so there's a lot of you see a lot of it now. A lot of the funny clips and that kind of stuff, and you see like heaps more polys doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But some people wouldn't have started or thought of doing it if they didn't look at stuff that you guys are putting out. So, props to you, man.
Oh no, man! Big ups to everyone for wanting the door. It is a tough thing to do, bro, because it's like you can push something up and then someone could be like, "But this shit's dry, G." Fuck. But trust me, bro. On Facebook, we had a lot of that shit, and I will spray the people that do it. If someone commented, "Bro, this wasn't even funny," I'm like, "Hey, cunt, the fuck are you?"
True that.
No, but now I'm real calm now. If someone says it's not funny, it's not your shit, dude. Fuck.
Hard. Like what was it like? Because you said when it first started happening, you'd like bite back and things like that. Did it affect how you would like were you like, fuck, maybe I should make another one or anything like that?
No, it was just fuck that guy. He doesn't know all the hard work that goes into this shit.
Yeah, hard out.
So you just gotta not bite into not draw into the other people's fucking like the trolls and shit, bro.
So did any of that have backlash towards like? Did you get in trouble from your parents or anything, or like did word get back?
Bro, my mom only found out about our page probably like a month ago. Bro, been running for 2 years. She only found it a month ago, bro. But like all my siblings seen it, but they didn't care.
What did your mom reckon about it?
She said this. I was like, fuck. Should I have fun, bro?
That's all my hard work, man.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, bro. All these late nights, man.
Yo, facts. Oh, that's cool.
Still a bandit. Would you get in trouble if your parents seen some of the stuff you post?
Would I get in trouble? You're asking. Of course, I'd get in trouble, Solly.
Will you get in trouble? Then think of the day, nah, no way. And then next week, oh yeah, that's my last stream.
That's my last one ever.
It is volume ending. If you hear us turning down the volume.
Yeah, man.
It was a good ride, boys.
Facts, bro. I get in meanness trouble. Like, I get when I first put out maybe my first 2 videos, I was a bit worried about if my mom saw it. She saw me swearing like that, she'll probably give me a hiding or something. But I've realized that she doesn't know how to use Facebook properly now, so I'm good.
Shout out to all the island parents saying that I finally like trying to understand how to use social media. Because back then there were so many times where I'd hear, Fale, wow, how do you do this? I was like, oh, come on, mate, tap that button. There you go, mate, you're off.
Zelly, a real fresh island parent profile, like when you go into their profile and there's like 6 photos of just them selfies.
The same day, Zelly.
Same day, like all different angles, bro.
Same room.
Same room.
Wow, bro. 100%, Dolly.
And they do the like share or else you're going to hell. Like they do those ones too, Solid.
Solid. No, the ones where they forward messages to your messenger.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I love you, auntie, but please cut it out.
Going back to the BoppaGaming, I thought, how many of you actually?
8. There's 8 of us.
8. And can you name the 8?
So there's Tice, Andrew, Nucky, Nazo, Basie, Ragnar, myself, and who's that name? Hold on. Tice, Andrew, Nucky, Ragnar, Nazo, Basie, myself. For Skinny. Fox. How can I forget about that guy? Fox. Sorry, Fox. Ducks. I love you. I love you, Ducks. Bro, I'm sitting there like, I swear, bro. This is why I can't, bro. That's a G up, bro. Telling me to name all 8 members like I talk to all 8 members every 7 days of the week, bro.
Nah, you watch this then. Tyrone, can you name the all the heavy hitters?
Yeah, Shiki. Me, Fades, Flicks, Bandit, J-Con, Ed, EJ, and Demoya.
Nah, you forgot.
Sad.
No, because when then opened the door and I'm like, I still
You forgot.
No.
Salim, man.
Salim.
These guys been together for 2 weeks, man. We've been together for months.
Try to hit me up about that. Bro.
I'm gonna edit that out, Salim, just for those.
Nah, see.
Salim, edit my
Well,
one
tell
out,
me,
G.
bro.
Bro, I will copy it from Fox. I will copy it from Fox if you don't edit it out.
Oh, someone's already clipped it.
Oh,
These are dogs. Whoever clipped it. Like, fuck.
that's mad.
Nah, I just did it to make Fale, you feel like, it's all good. Don't worry about it if I got you.
What a sicky co-host, they Salim. Well, that's cool. Like you can kind of see, taking the athletes out of the equation, you can kind of see what kind of value everyone adds to the group as well. And
Yeah,
that's
100%.
I don't know most of them from Bar Soap. I'll follow Nux and Ragnar and all them. I see their stuff as well, but you can tell kind of values added as well. So it's cool, man. I'm real happy.
It's crazy
for what you guys are
how
doing.
diverse our group is. Like you have the fighter, you have the league player, you got a producer who's also a videographer, who's also, like experienced in organizations and stuff. And then you got the graphics designer, then you got Maki who's a DJ, and then you got like the music artist, which is myself. And then you got Fox. You got Fox. Oh, the comedian. You got Fox, the comedian,
Nice.
Fox is it's a real diverse group. So fucking hopefully, we pop off.
So what's Ragnar?
The graphics
He's the graphics designer.
Totally.
Oh, no, it's a serious question. Oh, relax.
Oh, fuck. There's always tension between you two, fuck.
Nah, that's him.
it's always
Nah, see, he's in the doghouse.
Unlucky man.
You guys don't know we have our own pit. Okay, we have our own pit. Just currently in the doghouse. We have to ask whether he's allowed to play or not.
That's tough.
Actually, can you allowed to play with the boys?
No, you ask.
Can you let him play?
She wasn't letting you. It was honest.
Nah, boy.
I wanted to ask you about your musicals. I know it's something that's pretty big with what you do. I actually listened to every single clip on your page. Was it page? And that includes all your random, the ones that you didn't release and things like that as well.
You talking about my Instagram?
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it reminded me of that time that I tried to reenact your rapping.
So I watched that video
roasted.
last week, I think.
So I got roasted for it, eh?
Plenty of money bags.
You were talking? What's that?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Nah, hell no. So what got you into it? Is it something you've always liked doing, or?
Bro, it's I think this is every Polynesian out there. When you go to school and that with your group of friends, you always muck around with music. You do covers or singing or that, or your boys will go around in circles, start like freestyling and all that. Your shit. You absolutely know your shit. But there's that 10% of kids that are yeah, I'm the fucking man. I'm actually the man at this. And I was that 10%. I didn't say it, but I always kept it in my head. I was like, I'm average at this. I could probably, maybe take it somewhere. But I just got real lazy during high school. In music, I never showed up to theory. I only showed up to the practical stuff. We were only play, and because of that, it affected me. Making I couldn't make it into jazz school down here because I didn't go to theory and that. But yeah,
It's like a requirement, eh?
yeah, like you need to know theory stuff, like know how to read notes and all that.
Mm.
But like the only thing I knew how to read was like,
Pornos.
jeez. I don't know. You read them? Fuck. But nah, fuck. It was like because of high school, fucking all the boys just and all the boys used to say it too, like, oh bro, fuck, you're not bad at everything. And I'll be like, oh, thanks. Like, oh, I don't know how to take compliments. Like, I don't know what to say. What do you say? Like, oh, shut G. Oh, you're not new, bro. Like, I know. Yeah, I know, but I'm fuck. But yeah, and then I think I didn't actually give it a try until 2018. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the first ever rap video I did was on PolyGamers when I did the Living It Up challenge. And then, like, I got so much feedback about that. And then my old mate at the time, she seen that I was like pretty, like, serious about taking music on. And she bought me a microphone, you know. So big ups to her. We're not together anymore. Well, big ups to her for, giving me some gears to put out music for all of yous. But yeah.
And then what happened from there? Like well, actually, what was the process before you put out your first one on PolyGamers? Was it just because there was that challenge going around and you wanted to try it,
Yeah,
or?
that challenge was going around. So I seen it from Juan, Juan the farm, or Juan from the farm on Instagram. He's like an NZ artist, and I seen him do it, and then a couple of boys from out west, like around these ways, do it, and then I was like, oh yeah, this seems like pretty chill, pretty cool. So then I decided to jump on it. And I was like, now that I watch it back, that shit, like that was so shit. So basic, bro. Like nothing good or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck. It's just you grow. You grow as you go.
Yeah, facts. I think that's probably the case with anything that you do, I guess in the past. Look back on and you're like, "Fuck, I could have done this, and this, But at the time, yeah, you would have been happy with it and things like that.
Yeah, 100%. Like back then I was like, bro, this is mad. Like everyone's showing mad love. Like I didn't think it'd get like that big, But
Facts.
fuck. Yeah,
And when did you
just
decide to take it seriously?
when I met Nas back like way back in like 2018, but when I finally sat down and got to know Nas, um, and I found out like he's like really experienced in music, and like the kind hates it when I say this, but like the guy's always been a mentor to me. Like he's always helped me out through my music stuff. And, he give me like little tips here and there. He won't tell me what to do, but like he'll give me advice on like how I should do things. It was mean. Like I needed someone like that because no one like that is in Christchurch or like that I've come across. There could be heaps of people out there in Christchurch like that, but I just haven't come across that person. And when I came across Nas, I was like, oh yeah, fuck, this is mad. And then because of the like poly community, I got to meet Caleb, which the man made beats and that. And I was like, oh yeah, fuck, chuck us one day, and I'll jump on it. And but before I released anything with Caleb, I released. I don't know if you guys remember that song, that party fucking song.
Yeah.
I think that was my first ever official like song I recorded. Was Party, and I was like, fuck. The way that came about was so last year I was studying and what was it? Oh, there's a thing called ARA here, like CPRT, but I was studying computing IT, bro, and like what was it? We must have had a mad party on the Saturday night. The Sunday went by, I was recovering. Monday I went to school. And I was sitting there, I was fiending for a drink. I was so thirsty. I was like, fuck yeah, I want to go back to Saturday. Like that party was so bad. And fuck, I was like hard out fiending for a drink. So or the lecture's going for like 4 hours. I sat there just writing that song. I didn't get any work done. Wrote that song and I went home and like started recording it. And fuck, just from there on, just just banged out, Fucking there it is, party. And fucking Now look at it like it's absolute rubbish. Fucking dog shit that song was, bro.
That's all good, bro. Did you end up releasing the song like on your like Spotify and that? Nah.
Nah. I need to go buy the beat. Actually, I need to go buy the lease like for it to pull it up. But fuck, I don't think it'll be worth it, to be honest.
So how does that stuff work? Do you just like if you use something and you think that you're actually gonna use it, do you follow up to? Do you have to buy it off someone or do you?
Yeah, so some beats I like just go through YouTube and find them, mate.
Mm.
So I'll go through YouTube and find them, and then if it says like free, but you can't use it for profit, you have to buy the lease.
Mm.
So with the Get No Love song, that beat I bought cost me like probably $70 or something.
Eesh.
Luckily I'm like the richest man on earth, and I was like chump change to me, so I was like, oh yeah, fucking if I'll buy that.
Yeah.
And damn it, bro. Fuck, man. Don't sponsor me, man. I'm sick of looking at my account and fucking only $2 in there, bro. Nah, but but yeah, I bought that beat, and then it just gives you the rights to put it on Spotify and like all the platforms that you profit money from. So yeah,
Man.
fucking it's mean. I love making music, bro, but it's just trying to find a balance to make content and make music, and then fucking look after your parents and my disabled brother.
Yo, I bet.
Mm.
Have there been times where you've dropped one or you're close to dropping one because there's a lot of stuff that you do in your life. You've got different things going for you as well as the Ainga as well. Like, have you ever come to a point where you're like, maybe I shouldn't continue doing this? Or
Yeah, that was a massive battle between me and my parents. Um, there was a massive misunderstanding where they thought I was going to school last year for music, but I was going to school for computing IT. And when I dropped out, they thought I just dropped music and all that. And then I told him I'm doing music from home. If you just give me a chance, I could probably like try and build myself a platform in there. And it was a lot of lectures that I caught last year, and um that's where Before I Go comes in. You know, all of that. I was like real close to just dropping everything, like the content, the music, the streams. I was real close to just dropping it because fuck, I was that close to giving up. And if it wasn't for one of my boys, Zach, my best friend, he sat down in the car with me and just like talked about like all this shit. He was just saying, fuck, all the boys fucking um all the boys believe in you. It's not just us boys. You got a whole following like believing in you and that. And I was like, fuck, it was like a real eye opener. And also APAC, she had a massive talk with me, like a not really a telling off, but like don't go through this and that, because of this, because of what people were saying. And it's like, yeah, because of that, I'm here now. Fucking, bro, I'm happy. Not like happy, but like, I'm happy with where I am, bro. Like, I'm blessed to have all the support, all the boys here next to me, making music. And that's where BoppaGaming comes in. Like, all the boys can edit. So it gives me kind of like a bit of space to do my music stuff, focus on me.
yeah, true.
Yeah, bro. So it's just real good. Like, actual like big us all to everyone in this community and all those that I've met that have like impacted my life fucking heavy, bro. Like, shut up.
I think you mentioned it the Before I Go, is that right?
Yeah.
That's the one you dropped what, an hour ago, 2 hours ago?
Yeah, earlier today. But I dropped it last year, but I didn't really like promote it as much. Like, I dropped a little snippet on Instagram on PolyGamers, but I just blew it off. And then I only uploaded it to YouTube and SoundCloud with no lyric videos. So everyone was just like, just listen to it and just carried on. But I got Hercules to do the cover and made it look like, like they're meaningful, like they're like that bro to bro hug, because fuck nowadays like the boys don't talk to you. Boys are boys, laugh it off, fucking, banter, banter, banter. But like there's always gonna be that one person in your group, like how your boys are going through shit. You gotta give them that brother hug, fucking that dap them up and fucking hug them and shit. So when just did that, fucking like it was like real meaningful to me just to see that. And then Nazo put the lyrics in, which is fucking big ups to all both of them, because fuck they actually made the video. And when I was watching it last night, I was like, fuck, bro, this takes me back to last year. Like shit, I feel like I haven't released a song yet, but really, everyone's heard it. Fucking fuck your story, Fale. Fuck you before you go. Fuck.
No, that's bad. That's cool, man. And you talked about like you met up with also Zach and spoke to a couple of people like Park and that kind of stuff. Did you? Was it obvious there's something that you weren't all good, or did you reach out to them and say like struggling a little bit, or?
Yeah, like fuck. When I took lectures from from everyone and that, it just went on my ear and just I play it off, like I wouldn't say anything back. And that's where like a lot of Polynesian kids go, like you get told something, like you get told off, you just don't say something back, you don't sit down and really talk to your parents about it, because like in our eyes it's like real disrespectful to like talk back to the rents, like to the oldies and that, even if you're trying to explain something, like I could talk like real calm to my parents, but it'd be like disrespectful to try to do that. It wasn't until recently like I found the balls to fucking just sit there with my parents and talk to them about all this gaming stuff, all this music stuff. And if it wasn't for like all the boys in APAC and like in there for telling me, just you gotta stand up and say something, or like you gotta speak up. You can't just let this thing slowly destroy you, because it's fucking tough, bro. Like it's like you hear all these voices in your head, like fuck, failure, like just give up in there. But honestly, just gotta be strong. And a massive thing that got me through all this is like the man above, like keeping the faith, like keeping your faith in the Lord, bro. Like now I'm not a big like church person, but fuck lately I've been like hard at getting into church and then like reading the Bible and stuff. And it's like really helped me clear my mind. So fuck it's mean, just to be able to sit here and fucking not worry about like judging, like people judging you and shit. And especially from family, because fuck that's the hardest, bro. When your family are the ones that have doubts. Not doubts, but like real questionable and real edgy about what you're doing. Like, because nowadays, where you're Polynesian, you're either gonna be like a rugby player, or like a professional athlete, or like a fighter. G. Sure, that's what you're gonna be. But fuck, you gotta step outside that zone and like elevate. Just break the cycle, become like musicians and that, and this whole gaming thing's fucking mean. Now that's why I love like the poly community. All these people putting out content and that, fucking like streaming and that, it's just taking it to another level, and it's mad. Like big ups to everyone. It's fucking mean, G. Like I got mad love and respect to everyone.
Cool, man. Real cool. You talked about like pressure from your family and stuff like that. I think a message that I try to get out to people is that as long as you're happy with what you've done, then don't worry too much about what other people think about things.
100%.
It's real tricky though when it's your like your mom, your dad, your
Yeah,
sisters, brothers.
100%.
That's
But you can't
real tricky,
like
eh?
when we say that to you, like when we say don't worry about what other people think, you can't just say like, oh yeah, fuck my family, then like fuck them. Like,
Yeah, hard out.
you gotta like actually like I don't know, bro. It's like a game of chess with your family, bro. Fuck,
Facts.
you gotta play the right move and shit, you know.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
the main thing when it comes with family is just the lack of understanding
Yeah,
of
100%.
what you're trying to
Yeah,
do. And then like obviously with because like you said, the cycle is you either become an athlete, you become a rugby player, you get a contract straight away. Where this sort of stuff, man, you gotta grind, you gotta build, bit by bit. The money is further on. Like, it
yeah.
doesn't come straight away from these early contracts as you do as a rugby player. So it's like,
Ah,
oh, well, fairly cool put it. I was like, oh,
yeah,
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 it's,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Hard out, eh?
100%, bro.
like,
100%,
oh,
man.
Hard out. And like the only other career path that, they wouldn't expect you to bring anything in is if you went and became a priest, but how often is that gonna happen
mm,
with the young lot nowadays? Stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%.
And
Yeah,
it's like sometimes we don't it is the understanding because the parents, our parents, they want the best for us. That's
yeah.
that's what it is, low key. They just want the best for us. But sometimes because there's the communication missing, that gets misunderstood for something else, that we're being fali'i, or we think that they just don't like what we're doing and things like that. So that's
Hard out,
that's
hard out.
respectful, talking to your parents, talking to your family and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's not
and
easy,
yeah,
man.
because you gotta come like you gotta look at the parents' perspective too. Because if you are Polynesian and your parents moved from away from the islands there to like give their kids a better like lifestyle,
Mm.
then you kind of see where they're coming from, like the way they're being tough on you. Because you know you could be in the islands like uneducated or like just fucking just going around the island and shit like trying to make money and like selling stuff on the island. Because I heard stories from my parents and that like when they go over to the island, there's like kids walking around selling you like cotton buds, drinks and that, just to make money, just to take back to their parents and shit. And like when they told me that story, it's like an eye opener. Like, oh fuck, man, like we got it easy, like us, like we all have it
Yo,
easy. Like we shouldn't be complaining. We shouldn't like just gotta keep pushing and shit. So fuck, it's just big love to all the parents out there that moved from the islands to New Zealand or Australia to give their kids a better living. So, so it's that's where I'm kind of like back then I didn't really retaliate or not retaliate, but like didn't really talk to them about why I'm doing this because I kind of did see where they were coming from. Like they came from Samoa here, and their sons just like in their eyes, their sons just playing the game like till 4 in the morning, not doing anything.
hard out, yo.
But like in your perspective, you're playing a game till like 4 in the morning, and then you're staying up an extra 2 hours to edit videos, get it out for
Mm.
everyone, and and you do make money from YouTube and stuff. But fuck, like I'm not gonna say I made heaps, but I made quite a bit. Yeah, but yeah.
Cool, man. Um, Unknown, anything you wanna add on or ask?
no, just pretty much we spoke about it heaps of times. About it, like even on the last one, also that like you gotta have that close circle that you can always fall back to. That's always gonna like hold you up and pick you up, and pretty much they will tell you straight, bro. And and it's good that Fale mentioned before. You speak to his best mate Zach, APAC as well. You gotta have those surround yourself with positive people and stuff to bring you up and whatnot.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, 100%. That's why, that's why I put my trust in the BoppaGaming boys. The Boppa,
Mm,
like, you know, like I know for damn sure, like if like tons of tough, they're gonna be there, like
mm,
100%. And like the the shit they say they want to do, they're like it's actually gonna get done. Like there's no build ups, no like yeah we'll do this, but really fucking
mm.
nothing happens. But yeah, they're fucking like reliable boys, like your squad's always gonna be there for you. So fuck, big ups to them, man.
Facts. It's coming up with Boppa Gaming that you can talk about.
Hmm, I don't really think there's anything I could talk about buffer gaming in here, but just a lot more content. Maybe you see a couple games against some certain people, but yeah,
Mad.
we'll see where that goes. But yeah, fuck, The only person that can tell you those things are the big boys, Andrew and Tice. Those are the only ones that can say something.
And for those of you who don't know who Tice is, it's Tyson Pedro. Is that right? Spencer?
Yeah. The UFC fighter that I knocked out.
Man.
Oh, bro, not fucked up. Fuck. I messaged my siblings and my parents have a group chat, and I messaged them the day I made the video about ending PolyGamers, or not ending it, but like just going to BoppaGaming, and I messaged them all the stuff, and I said in there, so the group's like ran by mostly Andrew Fafita, and I bracket rugby league player, MMT, blah blah blah, and I said and Tyson Pedro, the UFC fighter, and then everyone, my siblings, like all my brothers, like, oh yo, that's mean, yeah, happy for you. And my sister came in and she's like, all I got out of that was Tyson, and then she put the heart emojis. I was like, fuck. I was like, bro, he's sweet, bro. I was like, come on, you alright? I was like, fuck, man, fucking dumb.
Jesus Christ. That's cool, man. Like, yeah, actuals. Like, what were they happy? Like, were they surprised when you mentioned that these are the people that you're, working alongside and things like that?
No, I think they were kind of surprised, but like, not really, because over the Christmas holidays, my siblings were down from Australia, for Christmas, and I think that's the first time they got a fight. Like they get it, like, when Andrew video called me, and they're like, "Who's that?" I was like, and I showed them, and they're like, "What the is that?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "How do you know him?" I was like, "Oh, nice." I was like, "We go way back, back in." There's something. No, we go way back. Bro. No, for fuck. Yeah, because of that, fucking hell. Just they're like, oh yeah, mean. Like, keep doing what you're doing. Like they're real supportive, bro. Like it's actually mad. Like when you know, like when you know, like your family is supporting what you're doing. Fuck, bro. It's like that's all you need, bro. Like,
So did you get any of the smart ass comments from your family?
Tell me, I got the yeah, wipe your ass off your New South Wales son, buddy. Bro.
I think I was asleep too when I was like, so I was telling my mom, I was like, yeah, my radio follows me too.
I saw that, yo.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I was like, oh, does that bring in money? I was like, oh, yeah, see, that opened.
Freaking.
It's like the other night, I was like, bro, because it follows me. Yeah, was like, shit.
I think the only famous person that follows me is Tor Fate.
Oh yes, bro. Don't give me. Oh, bro, that guy.
He follows me too.
Sully.
But he probably followed me first.
He messages me heaps, Sully.
Does he?
Yeah, that's because he doesn't sleep at night, Sully.
Bro, that guy's always messaging me. He's always hitting me up. Wow. The things he says in those messages, though. Jakes. Nah, Uzo.
Oh, that's cool.
Bro. I've been hard at what's it called? Like ranting or like breaking down to fades about this lockdown shit.
Oh, actuals.
Sorry. Not happy a face.
He's the worst.
Sorry, fuck.
Screenshots on right. Do you know what he did the other day? There's this filter, I don't know what it was, but you put your face in it and there's this yuccas dance thing and it's got your face on it. So he sent me one first and I watched it. And I was working at the time, so I was like, oh nah, fuck it, I'll send him one back. So I sent him one back. Then the cunt puts it in our heavy hitters chat and he's like, look at this cunt. Yo, man.
He's the biggest stitch up, fuck.
Yo, fuck yeah, man. He cracks me up, What's coming up next with your music? Now I know you do a lot of collabs with Caleb, and you've got a couple other people. Nas is into that music stuff as well. Nux, I've heard Nux's raps.
I was gonna put it out there. Me and Lucky are gonna make a return with if you guys remember our 30 Kings one, then me and Lucky popped off on that. But yeah, we're gonna make a return on Instagram. It's been a minute since me and Lucky have put out something together, so figured about time we do something. But with
And yes,
myself,
everyone. Yes, Nucky is from Australia.
That's right.
oh yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know
Where
where you
was
guys
this
got it.
conversation held?
I don't know where these two got it from, bro.
Oh,
These
yo,
guys
it was ours.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know, it's just because he hung around all you guys. Like, not hung around, but you guys are always. Is that what you thought, Bender?
I knew he was Australian, but
Oh,
you thought he was
This guy's
from
changing
like
the stories.
No,
Changing
Ruben.
the stories.
some Lux Mo shop on a follow. No, freaking yeah, I knew he was Australian, but you said he sounds like he's got a Sydney accent. That's what
Yeah.
happened. Yeah, like Sydney's not in Australia.
Yeah, but yeah, got Sydney accent, but I thought he was from NZ.
Or like from NZ.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was sitting in there, Discord unknown the other day, he's like, Tolly, there's Nucky from New Zealand. I was like, does he sound like he's from New Zealand? Far oh, every word he's like, yeah, bro. Nothing, bro. What's doing, bro? Yeah, what's he doing, bro? What's doing, lad? No, fuck, bro. Fuck, there's a whole Australian right there, bro. Fuck.
And what's the go with the hair dials?
The hair dye.
Yeah.
Listen. Only one person in your family can go to the grocery stores, and I can't even go. I can't drive, bro. I got no license, man. No license, no job, no missus, no fucking no hair dye. Can't. What do you expect me to do, man? I just sit here in my room, isolating. Fuck. Every time I leave my room to go eat, shower, fucking brush my teeth. That's it.
Or not in the room.
Nah, out the window, brother. That's it.
Yo, he's silly.
Honestly, yeah, I'm sure if we weren't on lockdown, I'm sure people. I'm sure I've seen it already. They're willing to contribute to getting your hair
Oh,
dyed
if
for
there was
yours.
a lockdown, I would have went to what's it called, a hair salon, hair salon.
Is it salon?
Fuck.
Is it?
Salon.
Isn't it hair salon?
I don't know, bro. I just know barbershop, man. Far. You can't go to the barbershop and go, oh, can I just dye my hair blonde? Bro, barber slap your head and go, fuck off, cunt. Get out. Why can't I go to the barber? Bro.
Nah, that's cool, man. Oh, I'm sure people will make it happen. 4 weeks or 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks until we can.
Yeah, if you guys just wait 3.5 weeks, I'll be blonde.
Nice. Is it something that all of you are doing, or is it just you from that video?
It's just me because I lost chances.
Yo, that's Lucky. Crack up, eh?
Yeah, so it's a game that me and the IRL boys do.
Yep.
It's like we play chances and shit, and fuck, it's like real vanilla. Like usually you do like from 1 to 5, but basically the 10, and I'm not used to 1 to 10. I'm used to 1 to 5.
True,
5
true.
numbers. But I have to think about 10 numbers. But yeah, fuck. Loss is the loss. I'll do it when the supermarkets are, cleared up.
Yo, facts. Oh, that's cool. Nice. So something coming up soon with your Nux. Anything else with your music that you can share?
Currently working on. I don't know if I should call it an EP, but it's like just a little mixtape. I'm just currently working on that. I'm just gathering around all the beats and then get to writing, and hopefully it should come out within the next month or so.
Nice.
So yeah, it gives me something to do during this lockdown time.
Yeah. And like I forgot to ask, but where do you kind of draw inspiration from when you're making your jams? Like you've given examples, like the real life stuff happening, but
my real life stuff. Oh, like growing up, I listened to like through high school and that it was all like hardcore gangster, like Wu-Tang, NWA, like pro era, like Joey Badass and that. And then like towards the end of high school, I found Joyner Lucas. that guy speaks some real shit. Like, oh, and also like during high school, it's was J Cole, a lot of J Cole, a lot of Kendrick, but towards like the end of high school and like these years before 2020 was Jordan Lucas, because fuck that, his shit fucking like stood out to me the most. Like I don't know if anyone here has heard the track "I'm Sorry" by Jordan Lucas, but that's where like Before I Go kind of gets a big inspiration from I'm Sorry. So that's like a mad inspo there. And last year, I think it was last year, maybe the year before, Nazo showed me one of his boys, I'm with the MC, and holy shit, bro. I've been a huge fan of that guy ever since. And I'm like, I'm gutted as that I can't get a. I was supposed to get a Brizzy
Oh, true.
in April.
The watch.
4K baby.
To work on some stuff and the music stuff, but because of because of this whole coronavirus thing, fucking no can do. I'm fucking stay my ass home and run my own music.
Yeah, hard out. Man, oh, that's cool, man. You might remember, was it? I think it was yesterday I did it. Yesterday I asked on Instagram for people to give you a new gamer tag to kind of fit with the fact that you're changing the group of boys that you're running off.
Here we go. Big G up here. Fucking hell.
So I'm not gonna hide who sent them because that's not fair.
Yeah, 100%. Let me spray the cunt.
Yeah. Get them all. So hang on.
Ooh.
I'm not sharing my premium login, did I mean? Yo, one of my boys texted me and he's like, Sully, they need email address. I told him I used this work email address. All right, here it is.
Mr. 3 centimeters. You make me sick, Rin.
That was from Rin. Poly No Job from Unknown.
Oh, Sully, my phone was hacked.
What a dickhead. You fucking.
I don't get some of these. Maybe it was an inside thing. Vito Smith.
Mullet fuck.
Sully. To the Molly gang. Does it ring any bells to you, to Vito Smith?
No. That guy can log out of Instagram real quick. Fuck.
Big Polo from Caleb.
Yeah, fucking knife.
Polo Spencer from Switchy. Cricky, let me do my hair.
Oh, I don't want to hear from you, boy. Graggy.
Craggy.
First time that guy ever come into my stream. Sup, boys? I was like, oh, sup, Craggy? How's it going? Oh, no, I didn't say that. I said, oh, Craggy, mate. Like, I tried to play it off because I didn't know how to read his name. I was like, fuck, what is it? Craggy? Then he goes, wow, it's Cricky. I was like, oh, fuck, oopsies.
You started on butchering names.
You know how, like, you butchered Gingals.
Please tell we forgot.
Man.
So, come on, bro. So that was like fucking when Customs came out here and this guy was running Customs on his Niffy's cousin or Niffy's account. Fuck. Gingals. Shuffle the follow Gingals. And then
Yeah, true, cool.
Gingals. Slowly.
That's not about me, you know, it's about you. Back on our topic. The last one I got Kev's last one I got was from APAC.
Oh, here we go. Can what to say?
Famous.
Did you guys see that TikTok that went off? There was like a bunch of adults sitting in KFC singing Gumalala, Gumalala, Gumalala Sylvester, bro. Did that not go off or what?
Yeah, popped off handies.
That popped off, bro. Worldwide.
Millions. Oh, solid.
Bro.
I would have bored the guys if I was sitting there at KFC trying to eat my KFC. So yeah, I'll tell you that.
I would have threw my bong IVs at dude. Shut the fuck up. He's got Gumalala outside. Fuck, bro.
Fucking gumma your mouth, you dogs.
Yeah. Fuck, mate.
Alright, man. Shock guys for that. Monga, any more last questions? Because then I'm gonna finish up with the last couple random ones.
Yeah, got a couple here that came.
Are you gonna say the names too?
Nah. This one because
show me the screenshot. Hey, come on, mate.
First one here is so when's Fale gonna die is here, so obviously that's later. Why does Fale's laugh have to start off low, then build up into a cyclone or something?
Into a cyclone? Sorry, what kind of cyclone sounds like that, bro?
I don't know, Sully, but you know how it just slowly. Did you hear it? Mostly in someone else's stream. You just hear your laugh just slowly start off.
This is the thing. Like, I have different laughs, bro. You know it. Like, as soon as it hits 10 o'clock, I'm going to one dictionary because if I laugh loud, bro, I'm gonna be off the game. You'll see Real Boloski now offline. Fuck, because man, if I laugh like how I'm laughing now, oh, I'm getting kicked off, bro. Fucking PlayStation probably go out the window.
Is he single? Are you single? Obviously.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
What's it like to?
Sorry to the king it in.
What'd you say? Bender?
What's it like to be famous?
Nah, you gotta know the situation. But if you know, you know. But yeah, I'm saying I'm single, bro. What's it like to be famous?
Yes, sir.
I'm not. That's the thing, bro. Like, I'm not. It's not me that's famous. It's the group, you know. BoppaGaming's famous. PolyGamers was famous. Spencer, nah, no way.
Has anyone seen Fale's neck?
Just go fuck yourself, Christian. Big ups to Nikki.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
I love you.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Fuck, that's tough. Right now,
give us the top three.
Oh, top three. Fuck, that's tough. What, all time or right now?
Just favorite. I'll say all time.
All time.
All time.
All time.
All time. I'd say Pro Era, Wu-Tang, and Cole. Yeah.
What's your favorite Cole song?
Fuck, that's a tough one. Probably either the Black Friday remix, we jumped on Kendrick Lamar's song, or what's it called? Fire Squad.
Nice.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for music and gaming, what would you be doing?
Probably be fucking working at the warehouse or something. Like, I had a job at the warehouse before I, became a no jobber. But yeah.
So did you quit or did you get fired?
No, I quit. In the job at the warehouse, I'd probably be studying. Probably study something in like business or social, like those social worker things.
Nice.
Sweet. That's it for meals.
Nice. Favorite takeaway?
So you can't talk about that now. So it's too early. 5 days deep. Can't get his favorite takeaway.
Yeah, but now chat knows for when it's lifted. That's what they're gonna send them.
Fuck, favorite takeaway. Probably. I don't know, Wendy's, eh?
You guys have Wendy's?
Yeah.
Shit. Damn. Welcome to
you don't have Wendy's in Wellington, Bandit.
It's in freaking. It's out. It's not close.
Where?
It's in Paraparaumu, which is out a little bit.
Oh yeah, bro. Like I'll tell you now, Christchurch is fucking small. Like when I went to Wellington, I was like, fuck, this is taking ages to get places, bro. I'm fucking sick of sitting in the car.
Oh, actuals.
Literally, like, bro, when we say down the road, legit, like, get in the car, 2-minute drive, yeah, you're there.
Hey,
Like, yeah, like when I went to Aussie, I went down the road, meant like, fuck a half-an-hour drive, bro.
yo, facts though.
This can't sit down the road, yeah. I'm about to fucking tell you, stop the car, get out and have a scrap, bro. Fuck.
Like when we went to PAX last year, we went to Melbs and down the road was what? How long was it? That was ages, man.
I swear that the boys do this. Like, yeah, it's only down the road.
Yeah, just get to the other place down the road. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, amen. Should have stayed on Wellington. But cool. Wendy's, nice. Favorite movie of all time.
Fuck, you sent me these questions before and I still didn't think about it. Fuck. Favorite movie? Oh boy. Probably be Shoney's Wedding.
Actuals, first one or second one?
First one. Bro.
Yo.
First one's okay.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah.
Favorite male streamer?
Male streamer? But I'll be honest, I don't watch much streams. But I think the most enjoyable one, like probably, I reckon like either Fades or you. I don't watch Unknown because he plays Fortnite. The shit cunt. Fuck. It's like you guys have a similar vibe to us. You're just constantly swearing at each other.
Yo, facts.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't tell you to say that as well.
GTA 1 sales.
That's right.
Oh, bro, the night I played GTA with Fades and
yeah, G.
That was funny. Yo, yeah.
Fuck, bro. Oh man, like it got to like 5 a.m. G. My dad knocked on my door and he's like, "He's still awake." I was like, "No, about to go sleep." Fucking me, Fades and Vinka sitting there at the fucking table just bidding money away.
Gee, that was hell of an episode, bro. Like,
that was funny. I get it when I saw that because we must have been playing with him before that, and then because the time difference, I normally hop off first. And it wasn't until the next day that I saw that video of him, and that was funny, man. He's crack up, eh? I think he could be. He's the type of guy that could be put on anything, and you just just laugh at it because anything he does is funny. So no, mad.
Yeah, 100%.
Favorite female streamer or stripper?
I don't know. Like, I don't really watch much. Like I said, I don't watch much streams.
Yeah, hard.
Like female streamers, I don't really know. Probably
Nucky.
Oh, of course he's in the chat. What's up, Bob? Probably. Fuck, I don't even know. Probably like APAC or T-Mod or BAMS. Oh, fuck. I never watch the streams because I'm always playing with it. Fuck.
Nice.
So, yeah, probably like those games.
Nice. Unknown, who's yours? I didn't ask you when you heard your turn, but who are your favorites?
We don't care.
So what was the question?
Favorite streamer, male or female?
Ooh, male streamer. Ooh, I'd have to see like when Fale that's on with all the boys in it. Same thing. Or those vibes that crack up, because he always like, yeah, bro, this is my host away, and then fucking 2 seconds later, fuck you dog.
I shit you not, bro. Like last night stream, fuck, I had a headache after it, like, cause it was just constant screaming and yelling. I was sitting there like, fuck, gee, I need to take some Panadol after this. Fuck, got a headache.
Like I watched a little bit of that. Maybe 20 25 minutes. But fuck, those was lagging, man.
Oh yeah. That was near the end, bro.
Yo, got off fire.
This internet's Pucanas. Fuck, it's just straight rubbish.
Man, nice. What about female?
Bro, probably Bamsy.
Is that it? Huh?
Oh,
Probably
actuals.
Bams. It's funny. Eh? She went to my auntie a lot, because it's all fun and games. Eh? And when fuck, these guys are getting told off. Eh? Fucking don't Fale. Most of the time it's funny.
I'm never getting told, boy. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm the man of that group. Bro. I run things. Bro, no one's telling me off. No one.
Clip. Yeah. Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Biggest clip. All right, and a person to keep an eye out for.
Person to keep an eye out for?
Yeah.
Fuck, you already know the BoppaGaming crew, bro. Fucking keep an eye out for Tyson. He might be doing a stream. Keep an eye out for Andrew. You'll be doing streams. But yeah. Keep an eye out on Bandit, you know? Fuck. Get him to do these tabs up more often. Because we're gonna be struggling through these lockdowns, bro. 100%.
So hard out. Man's still working, no way.
Yeah, we get a government job.
Oh, you're such a fucking ugly cunt, bro. You wait till this is finished, bro.
So you wait till this is finished. So I also told you not to bring that up.
Fucking told you, cunt.
Well, the government job, 6 figures and whatnot.
So I told you, don't bring this up, man.
Harry said after it's finished, why did you have to do that? Fucking hell, man. Fuck both of you. I don't know why I do this. That's chugging. Nah, cool, man. Or
fuck, bro. I just want to put a question out there.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck's till Faye's been with the streams, bro?
Yo,
like facts.
I'll put you on the spot, bitch. We been, huh? We been. Look at him, just laughing in the chat. Tell it. We been, bro. Oh, what is big bro? Ban that big BoppaGaming cunt, bro. Get him out of the chat. Out of here.
Actuals though. He needs to come back. I think for a while.
Stop oming on your California and fucking throw up a stream, cunt.
Yo, he's sussing out his
So
OBS and stuff.
Pretty busy, eh? It's become like a full-time job.
Yeah,
so like,
true,
I was sending a message to him, and he would reply for like 2 hours, and they'll be like, "Oh, sorry, I was just setting up this game." I was like, "Oh, honest?" Because look, and they'll be like, "No, can't use. Just classified." I was like, "Oh, fuck, sweet as."
So, do you have the same stalking habits as Fate as well, Zola?
No way, bro. What the hell? I'm chilling. No way. Everyone knows me. Everyone knows me, bro. I just do me, you know. I'm not out there looking for anything.
Man, everyone's just getting roasted now. Piece of advice for I guess the younger lot. Fuck, cause how old are you? 21.
Yeah, 21.
That's crazy. Like we're both of us just a bit older than you. But when you think about the stuff that you've done, it doesn't seem like you've done it at a young age. So mad respect to you, most. If there were younger people out there or people similar age that wanted to get into, I guess, music or content creating, anything that you do like that, what kind of advice would you give them?
Oh, fuck. I'm really short of advice, but I'd probably say just like pour your mind into it, like don't rely on other people, just keep relying on yourself. Like just fucking push hard, head down, ass up, and just get the bag that you need, Fuck. People, like the right people will come along as you go. Because fuck, that's what's happened to me. Just keep my head down and look, now I'm with all the Boppa boys. It's fucking a blessing.
Facts. Look at this.
It's the same cunt. It's the fucking same, bro.
Eat pies, score tries. Smoke darts, break hearts. Head down, ass up. Man, love it. Alright, Mos. Well, on that note, we are gonna end the episode there. Unknown, is there anything else you want to add?
No, big shout out to you for having me on. Shout out to Fale himself.
Facts,
You
man.
guys have a solid week, especially to you guys in New Zealand.
Nah,
Suck
you
shit up
feel
over
fuck.
KFC
Shut up,
tonight.
cunt. Listen, sorry, 10 seconds, okay? Shut, bro. What about you, fella? Anything you wanna fuck? Oh, fuck, like you can't. You fucking wait. Anything you wanna say?
I just wanna say, fuck, thank you to you. Shout out to Bandit. Everyone, make sure you show love to those for running this. You know, it's fucking hard. It's not easy to do this stuff. They stay here and interview people, fucking, and really talk about things. So big ups to Bandit for doing this. Massive shout out to also Unknown. I did ask Unknown last week when Bandit used to be on here.
actually.
Like, I was in Discord with Unknown. I was like, oh, Unknown. He's like, yo. And I was like, Tilly, you gonna be there next week? He's like, what for? The tabs up. He's like, oh. I was like, hey, can you be on it? He's like, yeah, all good. I was like, yeah, just to be like the icebreaker, just to get us talking and stuff. And then he got the message from you. Nah, I'm all good.
Because Bennett's like, oh yeah, sorry, you can jump on it. I was like, oh yeah, sicky. And then when you asked Fale, and I was like, oh yeah, sweet. So then I asked Ben today, sorry, we're good for co-hosting. Nah, I'm sicky. Oh fuck! I fucked myself too, you gaffers. Oh,
nah, but also I want to make a big shout out to everyone in the community for showing love, and the Boppa boys, and for giving me the opportunity to do what I'm doing today, which is make content, make music, and fucking make you all laugh with the edits and stuff. They all want to be here without the men above. So I praise the Lord, and yeah, big up everyone. Thank you all for letting me be on here, Bandit, once again, and hope everyone's safe at this time. Stay your ass at home, cunts. Don't fucking leave the house, cause I don't want to catch this shit. I'm only 21. I don't want to die, bro. I'm fucking fuck. I haven't even been married. Fuck. I've only had one kid, bro. I need more. I need more. I need more, bro. But yeah, nah. Thank you.
bring it through, Bandit.
Bring her through the moolie.
Nah, Jen,
What?
we got a special guest.
Hey?
Look at the general.
Check Jen. Bring him through.
Oh fuck! In the general chat in Discord.
The general
Fuck!
chat,
That's the end of the episode. Thank you.
Yes! I made it! Yes! Yes!
Fucking
We're back, baby!
Some Mos.
Yes!
Oh, Bandit. This is Andrew. Andrew, this is Bandit.
Sup, Edit?
Sup, man?
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on. Fucking hell.
I just seen I had to accept it, That's
Of
when I say,
course.
Uso! So, Fale, a few questions, Fale.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, go for
I
it.
loved it. I loved it. I think there was a few lies going on there with Fale. We want to know. Oi, have you found your neck? There's a few people going around. I don't know who's right on that big Boppa chat. I think it's Nazo, to be honest. I'm going to snitch him in. I'm pretty sure it's Nazo. It's his writing.
Oh, fuck.
What's happening, guys? What's happening?
I know Nazo didn't work.
It was Nazo or Naki. It's one of them. It's one of them. I know it is. Oh, look. No, it wasn't Nazo because Nazo's good. He writes on his own one.
These are dogs, but you're the only one with that account.
I don't have that account. It's
We all
tight.
have our own account. No way. We all have our own accounts, bro.
I'm Boppa Falsey.
No, you're not, cunt. We haven't seen no Boppa Falsey in the chat. You dog. Piece of
Oh,
shit.
what's happening? What's happening?
What do you reckon, Bob?
nothing, bro. You got any words you want to say? You want to tell anyone about what's going on at BoppaGaming or what?
No, I just finished my man McDonald's.
Yo, fuck.
It's in a while. When you were talking about, I'm sitting here eating McDonald's going, oh, you poor souls.
Man.
You're sitting with Big Macs and whatnot.
Oh, that's it. Wait, Fale, tell about your girlfriend. Hey.
There we go.
Hey.
Exclusive
Fale.
there, Fale.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
What, you just want to know about it?
Oh.
The night before lockdown. Tell us about that story. They
Nah,
told all the boys. You know, oi, the girl.
You're the biggest liar, bro.
Oi.
You're the
If
biggest
you want to
liar,
learn the BoppaGaming the boys, bro, it's all good, bro.
Can you please? Can you say it like?
Naki, can I get the picture up, please? Naki,
Not say exactly, but
the slide in. Oh, the
yeah.
slide in.
Oh, that's a G up, bro. That's the biggest G up, bro.
Can
it's up to you.
confirm, he reckons.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, see? Thanks very much, Naki.
Bro,
Nazo,
that's a
come
G
on.
up, bro. They got nothing, bro. Nothing. I did nothing before the lockdown.
Oh,
Just one last hoorah before.
that's
Ah,
it,
there
bro.
it
That's
is.
it. That's
For the
it.
world
That's
ends,
it.
man.
That's it. That's it.
Oh,
I hope it was worth it, Silly.
silly. You had 9 months. 9 months, boys. Nah, checky. I didn't do anything, bro. You guys are stitch up, bro.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, actually, there. While we got you, Bop, is there anything you want to share about BoppaGaming?
No, bro, it's just all good. I just wanted to get my content off my own social platform. I felt like it was building in the right way, and so you know, I don't want to just take solely, you know, the boys put in our chats, and that's how it started, just through a WhatsApp with us, and then, you know, I'd put on my own social media and just create havoc. I'll just go walking around and getting people talking about it. So I just said, why not? You know, start something and just off a little social platform, and then it went from there. And I said, all the boys, it's not just me here. It's one in, all in. I just want everyone to be a part of it. You know what I mean? Like, so even when we're talking to sponsors and that now, it's, you know, all 8 of us. So I could name all 8 easy. Like, they're like brothers to me, but Fale's got that problem with Fuchs when he gets in the chat later on.
I love you, Fox. Fox, bro.
And Fuchs is like the loudest one in our party. I'm surprised he actually forgot him out of all people.
You know why I forgot about him? Because the cunt does those ones, bro. Yeah, I'll be back,
back in a minute.
brother.
I'll be back in a minute.
Bro, we don't hear from him for 2 days, man. We don't hear from him.
The last time, you know who else is like that, bro? Nucky's like that, bro. Last time he was playing last night, all I heard was his mum come in the room and goes, "You want to get the?" Just went mute. And then you never seen him until today. He started writing and said, "Oh, anyone on?" It was just one of those things. Fuck.
That's tough, Knocks.
The inside of BoppaGaming, guys.
Oh,
Yo,
got the inside scoop.
we're just cruising, and you know, Tice's jumped on. We're all just, you know, we're just a solid group that's just keen to gaming, and we like content. We don't mean to offend anyone if it comes to that. Like, for me, I swear all the time. That's just in my DNA. But you know, we don't mean, we're not bullying. We just give it to. We like banter. We love banter.
Bro, is it hard to
hard
find?
out.
Because like, you know, every pretty much society now is all on social media. Everything, like, you professional athletes in that, you know.
Well, I think yeah.
Like,
I think
a little bit trickier with you.
Yeah, 100%. I can't really, you know, there's a few things, and I've warned the boys they can't bring in. I think we had this big conversation with Fuchs, because Fuchs is very raw, man. And
yeah, bro.
when you talk to him, and I'm talking about like racial slurs, like some, you know, some sexuality, like just talking anything. And I said, there's a few things that you can't say, especially like with me, Tice's platform, we can't like come out and say it. So
because Andrew's already the biggest dickhead in the sporting world. So.
hey, have to agree. So, but no, other than that, it's been all right. I never knew this whole kind of streaming side of life until I met these boys, and these boys have really got us on track. And we're trying to do something right now. And bro, honestly, out of all platforms, I reckon our Twitter's hitting off, and our TikTok, man. TikTok is killing it, man.
It's crackle.
Honest, I never knew. Someone said it on a stream one night, and I said, bro, I'm going to make a TikTok account. Don't even know how to do it. I did it with my own platform, and I just did it. And we're just throwing our content on that, and it's been going off.
What was that challenge that you put up the other day?
Oh, the bucket challenge. Oh, my brother got me good. That's how it started. So my 2 younger brothers FaceTime me here, and we said, bro, you need to get on with Dave quick live. He's calling you out. He needs you. And, what brothers do, they go chasing for their family. And then he got me on, and he's like, yes, bucket challenge. You never let me down. I was like, no, what is it? And you had to so the way he did it, he said, you have to throw a cup of water onto your loved one. And she was in the bedroom. So I said, you ready?
Oh, no.
I copped it a bit, mate. Hey,
Bandit, you're on next bucket challenge.
You're on next
Hell
bucket challenge.
no. Nah, man.
Nearly divorced.
Oh, no, that's suicide. I don't know how you did it, bro. Far out.
Fucking no. Oh, that's one thing I'll say to keep an eye out on is fucking this guy's brother's team Velocity. Like, even though they're a bunch of flops, they're on the come of content too. And David's always streaming. He streams fucking like almost every day, bro.
Bro, they're in proper lockdown over there. I reckon they're doing something really good over there. They're like over in England, you can't go there. And he's just got all the Islander boys in the Super League. I think there's like 6 of them.
Yeah.
There's some big names like Siwa, like Matangi. There's Christian Inu. It was Dave, Paulie, Tiarona, and Bill Tupo, and then
I think APAC as well.
And APAC.
Yeah. The double agent there.
No. Fucking backstabbing the boppers. Oh. Nah.
Fuck, man. But nah, that's cool. Keep an eye on you guys. And what was it? Team Velocity Day?
Yeah.
Team Velocity.
Yeah, Team Floppers. Yeah.
Team Floppers. I fucking said.
Yeah.
Man, are you guys streaming today?
Nucky? Who's up? Nucky? Tice? One of the boys will be, I reckon.
It should be Nazo or Tice.
Nazo or Tice.
Okay.
We've been up there.
All right, Chad. So keep an eye out for that coming later tonight as well. But mad, big props to you both for coming through. Blessing in disguise having you both here.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrew, for ruining my fucking episode.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having me, guys. I don't even know how to work Discord still, and I got this accept invite, so I had to take it. Thank you very much for having me.
How fucking funny. But we're gonna send everyone off. Chat, we're gonna read. So like gifts, but thanks to the boys coming through. We'll catch up next time.
100%. Shout out for having us.
No dramas,
Shop,
man.